Chosen ones, in this video, we will talk about selling our souls, truly understanding what that means and how we may be doing the act of selling our souls on a daily basis. When typically faced with the idea of selling our souls, our mind automatically tends to go towards how celebrities may sell themselves for the cost of fame. That's the usual scenario that most people would think of or relate to in regards to the concept of selling our souls. And if we dive a bit deeper within ourselves, getting to know ourselves a little bit more, we may come to realize that we may be participating in this act on a daily basis without awareness of doing so. Of course, this concept can be seen in a larger scale, such as the celebrities selling for the price of fame, or in a smaller scale that may be easy to disregard and not see. In smaller scales, we sell ourselves to appease another or another entity, even if we are not aligned or not in agreement to what is being asked or to what is going on. How may the act of selling our souls on a smaller scale may look like? Simple. It's saying yes when you want to say no. It's the coffee shop who got your order wrong and you don't say anything at all, or you tell them it's okay when it's not okay. It's agreeing to go out to appease another when you really want to just stay in. It's spending your money on a night out with friends when you should be saving at this time for something you truly want or something you truly need. It's working or staying at a job you dislike longer than you know you need to because you don't want to disappoint anyone or because you're afraid to move out of your comfort zone. When we put it in simple terms of energy, that's a taking energy, and it will affect your life force in small or large amounts, causing energy drain and energy leaks. And I understand that living in this physical world, you're going to have to do some of those things you don't want to get to where you want to be. And the problem with that is knowing the time to stop, the time to leave, the time to change course, the time to get going, the time to get moving. As an example, you're at a job and you go in there telling yourself it's only temporary. You need this job to get back on your feet, and after that you will pursue what you really want. In this scenario, most people lose focus, lose the reason, lose their why, lose the initial reason why they took the job in the first place. And they slowly start to get comfortable swimming in the status quo, in the daily grind that they put their true purpose off for a later time. They tell themselves the next, when the next never comes. The reasoning I want to discuss this topic is because this may be the source of your energy drain. Because selling our soul means when we do, accept, or consent to things that we really don't feel aligned to or don't want to do. And with that in mind, I want you to think in the larger scale. When you sell your soul, you will start to notice you don't feel like yourself because you sold yourself in exchange of something, such as fame. And what that does, it binds your energy. It puts restrictions and limits upon yourself and your energy, placing your energy in a container. Therefore, your attempts to free your energy will feel futile. And in the smaller scale, it's the same thing. When you are doing the act of selling your soul in a smaller scale, the main difference here is that you may be able to do it a few times or several times before you start to get that feeling of not feeling like yourself anymore, creating an energy drain. In truth, we are sacrificing ourselves similar to people pleasing. I do have a video about people pleasing. If you feel called to listen, do go check that out. And then you realize and have an epiphany that you're just living your life to be of service, to appease and please another. So then you notice and realize you're no longer doing anything for you, for yourself. You're no longer prioritizing the commitments you had for yourself. Your true passions are no longer in the picture. And so when we experience the constant selling of our souls, we don't feel like ourselves anymore because the meaning of our existence is for somebody else, for something else. We don't see where we fit in our own life. And it starts to weigh heavy on our energy. It starts to constrict us and limit us. It starts to deplete us, creating energetic leaks in our energy field. Because we somehow bound ourselves and attached ourselves to all these moving parts that we don't feel aligned to, that our soul doesn't necessarily agree with. These acts cause an energy drain for us over time. If we don't take notice, if we don't readjust how we give and take our energy. And when we have an energy drain, we are not ourselves. We may be in a funk, in a brain fog, more moody, more angry, because we left nothing for ourselves. We sold all parts of ourselves to the external. And most of that anger is directed towards ourselves, even if we are taking it out upon our environments, because we lost focus, because we lost touch within ourselves, what our soul desires for ourselves. And the funny thing is, nobody asked us to do so. Nobody forced us to engage in the act of selling our souls. Because in this world, the devil still needs your consent. When the agreements are made, it's done. And you're going to have to put all your energy in undoing these binding agreements. To avoid this is to become aware. Become aware in how we are giving and receiving our energy. Become aware of the silent agreements, unspoken agreements you may be entering. How is your energy being transacted? And if you need to engage in something or someplace because you're in a tough time, set your goal, set your boundaries, set your limit, and stay true and committed to that. Thanks for listening and receiving this message. Please take what you need and let go of the rest. If you have enjoyed this content and it resonates, please support in any way you can. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you're interested in working with me as a life coach, or if you need more information about my coaching services and specialties, I'd be happy to give you more information. Please email me. My email is down below, and I wish for all to find what they're seeking.